What's going on, everybody? How's it going? Thanks for joining. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're all having a good morning for those who joined, for those who are watching later. Let me get my comment boxes out. Let's see here. I don't know why I still get out the Twitch comment box. I guess just old habit. Old habit. Here we go. Let's get in the comments out real quick and then I'm going to start running. Here we go. Oh man, I missed it. First try, I missed it. That's okay. Damn, I thought I had that quieter. That was my fault. Thanks so much, Dave. Oh, mother effer, that happened so fast. I didn't even have a chance to jump. It's Monday morning. Even Monday mornings are slow when you're streaming. Thank you, Terrence. Appreciate you. Happy Memorial Day to you. I'm sure a lot of people are out traveling or barbecuing, probably getting ready to throw a party. We got two people lurking over on the talk. Welcome, welcome. We got one person lurking on the book. Anywhere y'all can say hello would really be helpful if you are watching. Here we go. I mean, how about start off with hello rather than like just coming in and telling me what to do? Hello works good too. I was wondering why that guy can't jump there. There we go. What's up, Kid Jackson? How you doing, man? Got some hot chocolate coffee today. Hey, Kid Jackson, welcome in, dude. How are you? I geared up for Memorial Day, I would guess. There we go. Oh, interesting. Hombre de trips. I really enjoy Mega Man 1. Hey, good morning, Hat. Speedrunning makes me angry. Because it just, you know, I'm basically at a point like forcing myself to play something. Like, I don't know. I like to play something and play it and play it. And if I naturally start getting good at it, you know, then that's awesome. But like, trying to speedrun a game is maddening. Because then you're just constantly worried about every single little mess up, and it just becomes not fun. Here we go. Thanks again for joining, Kid Jackson. Welcome in. Looks like we got 3 other people lurking on Facebook who aren't saying a word. If you are watching and enjoying the content, your simple little hello or comment or even liking the stream could really, really help propel me into the algorithm. So if you do like my content, if you don't want to say hi, if you don't want to spark conversation, that's fine. But leave an emote at least if you can. Hell yeah, Kid Jackson. Thanks, buddy. But if you do like the content, leaving a simple hello or a comment or a how you doing or whatever the case would really help a lot. Mornings are oftentimes some of the best and worst times to stream because they can be very hard to get a stream going, but once it does get going, it can be they can be really, really fun. What's up, Patty Kopecki? I got Star Tropics in the mix today. Oh, come on. What? I missed him with both? Seriously. That's funny. Said I had to take my mom to the airport at 5 a.m. this morning. She's heading back home. Had a blast with her and my boys. That's awesome, dude. Good for you. Always good to see your mom, man. What's up, Joe Mata? How you doing? Just having algorithmic troubles as usual in the morning. At night, I usually do okay. You know, get 15 to 20 people on the Facebook side, and on the YouTube side, sometimes, like the other night, I hit 40 people when I was playing Oblivion. But the Monday mornings are tough to get it going. How are you doing? Also, my page has been hit so many times by BS that it's definitely been affected. Here we go. Boom. Oh man, come on. Alright. How was breakfast? Stressful. You know, just... every day is fun yet stressful right now. It was, I mean, it was... I try to make the best of breakfast or any situation, but... Lucas is on this fit lately where he's always screaming about something. And I just can't wait until he just chills out just a little bit and learns to express himself just a little more. But other than that, it was good. We all had muffins. I went to my mom's house yesterday because she had said she just randomly picked us up some baby wipes because she likes to, you know, get us, you know, just a few things here and there just to kind of help us. And she had these muffins that she bought, the banana. Angelo says, Patty. And I swear Lucas is like trying to wake up the baby right now, man.
Good morning, sir. Cool face emoji.
Thanks for the follow!
Thank you so much, Angelo. Appreciate you, dude. Mike Nexky, welcome in. I'm still here. I know you're not worried, but unfortunately I have a lot going on behind the scenes. So my day isn't much fun right now, but things are okay. Nothing bad, just a lot of medical issues, and with the fainting stuff I told you about before, with my fiance, they may have misdiagnosed her. So they're doing testing and all the other fun stuff. Man, that's got to be so stressful, Mike. Well, you know what? We're always here, you know, for you when you can be. You know, I try to be here on as much as I can. And thank you so much for the stars, Mangelo. That's really rough, Mike. I'm really sorry about that. That would be very stressful. And the last thing I would probably be worried about is a video game stream right now. So I 1000% understand. And you got my condolences, my prayers, however you want to, you know, however you want to look at it. So you're all good, Mike. Thank you, sir. I'm not stressed or anything. It's just time consuming babysitting. Oh, dude. I mean, I got 4 little ones. Well, 2 older kids and 2 younger kids. Give it up for Mangelo starting the day. Thank you so much, Angelo. Appreciate you, dude. Angelo the Mangelo. Running around with that star torch all the time. Support my homie. Do like I do. Get on that overview, y'all. That overview already has some awesome names on it. Good morning, Mangelo. Thank you again, buddy. I hope you know how much I appreciate you. Thanks for joining, everybody. Welcome in. Oh my gosh, I have 1 peg of life left. Trying to make sure she doesn't fall and stuff until they figure out what's going on. Yeah, that's high priority right there. That's your, you know, it's your lady, man. Quiet mornings around here. Eventually the streams won't be all so quiet, but for right now it can't be helped. Ooh. Alright, let's see here. Alright, let's take down Iceman. One thing I always regret not doing later while I'm streaming is charging my phone. I always feel dumb when I get done streaming and my phone's at 0 battery. I'm like, I was just sitting next to my charger the whole time. Why did I not charge my phone? So, yeah, there you go. I remembered today. That'll be good to get done and have 100%, and then I can have a little sanity in between the screaming. It's not all screaming, though, with kids. They can be fun, but man, it's tough. They also just changed my schedule completely because they fired one of my coworkers. He was the I want a job, but I don't want to work while having a job type. Yeah, I met them. They suck to work next to, especially if you're like, if it's like a cleaning job or something like that. Like serving tables and you have to close down a station with another person and they suck at doing that. You know, that's how I think one of the reasons I got to be so meticulous was serving tables. And I got very meticulous because I didn't want to have to be told, you know, go get more sugars or go get more, you know, salts or go get more straws or go get more this or go get more that. There's not enough glasses stocked, you know, there's not enough side plates stocked for tomorrow. So I'd be like, here's a thing of side plates, and here's an extra thing of side plates to start with, so you don't even have to touch the ones that are stacked first, you know, like, here's some drinks, and here's a couple extra ones off to the side, here's some napkins, you know, here's all my, you know, everything's done, I would make sure everything is done to like a meticulous point, so I wouldn't have to have someone say, well, this is out, and this is low, and that's low, so, man. But anyway, it's helped me a lot in these days, is what I'm getting at. I'm very meticulous about things, and I think that's where it derives from, because I wasn't like that before I started serving tables. I think everyone should have to do that in their life. Not have to, but I think it'd be good to do that in their lifetime, is to serve tables. You know, it's a really good experience to like bartend or serve tables, and it teaches you how to clean, it teaches you how to multitask, it teaches you how to, you know, how to I don't know, if you like it. Anyway, I'm just talking about I'm just talking about totally random shit. So if I'm going off in tangents, yeah, I am. I'm definitely going off in tangents today about all kinds of stuff. So, but Mike, next to you, we all hope your wife gets better. Make sure to hit that like button so we can get more of these going. Higher numbers here. Like right these
Tangent
things.
away law.
Gotta get these things to go. Tangent away. I will OGD hit. Welcome in. I'll take a D hit while you're at it. Right here. Here we go. Proactive. That's right, Kid Jackson. I remember when I started doing sales, like even phone sales, it was hard to go from serving tables to sitting at a desk. I kind of liked it though, because I didn't have to do as much. I didn't have to stock glasses. I didn't have to, take people's, stupid complaints anymore. If they were mad about this or there wasn't enough this and there that. Working back of the house teaches you a lot of stuff as well. How to deep clean, sanitize, stock, and cook. Yes. Oh yeah. Time management. You definitely learn time management going in the back. Oh my gosh, dude. I was an expo a lot. Who here knows what it means to be expo if you work at a restaurant? If you've worked at a restaurant or work at a restaurant. That's the person who takes the food after it's prepared and put on the plate, and you do all the final garnishes to it. You put the fork if it needs a fork, you put the garnish if it needs a garnish, if it needs croutons, you put the croutons, if the baked potato needs butter or whatever, you plate the food up, you get it ready to be expedited. Expo sucks until you get the hang of it. I do agree. Expo did suck until you get the hang of it. Then it's really easy, but that teaches you a lot too. Yeah, I started off working in the kitchen. I remember I used to work at Lone Star Steakhouse, and they're closed now. But what's up, Scott? Scott, do you remember Lone Star Steakhouse?
New subscription received.
Thank you so
Dispensing
much,
gratitude.
Truman. Welcome in,
Gratitude
dude.
dispensed.
Thank you. So I used to work at Lone Star Steakhouse, and I would make the bloomin' onions, and we would have to spin them after we put them in the oil. Well, since I'm in retail, I get to deal with with the complaints, like the bathrooms are dirty, my phone, and my response is, well, tell people to get off their phones and spending 20, right? That's true. Ugh, gosh, what kind of retail do you work, Mike? That's tough stuff. Scott said barely. Scott, it was over there by Walmart and Sam's. It was over there by Walmart and Sam's, and kind of next to like you remember the string of restaurants on the service road, Chili's, Applebee's. There was even Chevy's over there for a while. Okay. Yeah, Restaurant Row. I'm back working escalations for a major telecommunications company. Good for you, Tyrone. I'm proud of you, buddy. Hell yeah, dude. Hey, dude. Sometimes you're down, but never out, right, Tyrone? Hell yeah, buddy. That's awesome. Give me a hashtag Tyrone for getting back on his feet. Here we go. I love that. That's very satisfying when it goes through all 4 of those like that. Here we go. I don't think there's another one of those, but those little guys are BST. Ooh, I definitely would have not made it out of there. If you ever want to see how different life is there, just hang out there and watch them drive around in their 300K cars. Where? Whole Foods Market, home and of the entitled and people with too much money. Oh, Whole Foods, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, they are way too expensive, yes. Yeah. Bunch of damn Karens. Oh, that's okay. Don't be sorry about being awesome and adding to the conversation. Okay, there we go. Oh. Oh man, I need to fix those next time I see that pop up. Yeah, that's okay. Thanks for answering any question, honestly. There we go, we got him. So yeah, for breakfast today, I had 4 muffins and 5 people. So what I did was I split 2 muffins between 4 kids, and then I split the last muffin, defeating their bosses with their weaknesses is such a gratifying itch to scratch. I agree, and welcome. Thanks for your comment. I do agree. Let's see here. So yeah, I split 4 muffins between 5 people. And then the way I filled them up a little more was they could obviously have cereal or something like that. But then I made carnation breakfast shakes, those ones with like the 13 grams of protein and the 21 vitamins and minerals and stuff like that. Have you guys ever had those? You can buy like a crap ton of packets for like 40 bucks or whatever, or for like $10 it's like 40 or 50 packets, big good sized packets for like 10 bucks. And it actually is quite filling. I put one in my coffee today and it's really good, and it's a way to get that chocolate feeling while still having like something, you know, something good, starting off with some protein. I was chatting with the customer one time after COVID, and she was asking about how things were going. I told her, oh, the usual, people don't want to work, and she goes, wow, my foundation is working on the same thing. I never felt so small. I don't have any foundation, so it's yeah, you know, at least you had someone to relate to, but I get it. Yeah. Restaurant Row, that's right. Alright, we need guts, man. It takes guts, man. There we go. Electric Man is most definitely the best character to use in this game. He's kind of like the Metal Man of this game, I feel like. There we go. There's no E-tanks in this game. This game is a lot tougher than almost any other Mega Man. The spikes are a lot worse too. Hey, what's up, Bearded Gamer? How you doing, man? I'm not. That's okay. Mike, I mean, you had a lot to catch me up on. You're okay. I mean, if you're just... You're not just in here all the time, like, causing drama. I've been wondering how you've been, so it's good to hear from you. It's good to... Mega Man has a mega plan. Yeah, he does. How are you doing, Beard Gamer? Welcome in, man. Oh. Dope shirt. Sure. Thank you. Appreciate that. I'm good.
I'm good.
Excellent. No. Boo. Hey, Tommy Highland, how are you? We're going to be playing Oblivion tonight. Sunday nights, I don't know if I'll be directly starting with GTA anymore. It was fun for a little while to experiment. I've been doing a lot of experimenting lately, but I think Friday, Saturday, and Sunday definitely call for some retro. I definitely miss playing Turtles, and I like having Ninja Turtles to be set evenings, so I think I'm going to go back to doing the arcade game on Saturday night and the second arcade game on Sunday night. GTA is super fun.
At Chinese restaurant for work getting all sauce cups ready.
Too much of it can get... Gotta catch some Oblivion. How was the gameplay? Let's see here. The Oblivion remastered gameplay is incredible. It's really, really good. Personally, I think it controls better than Skyrim, but that's just me. Like, it's faster, you can jump higher. Your magic, I feel like the magic is better, honestly. Like, you can just do way more because you can make your own spells. You can make combination spells of like Soul Trap and Flame, or you can make spells on self and stuff like that that do crazy things. Like you can make a spell of plus 100 to acrobatics if you have the if you have the skill and the magicka, you can cast it, and I have. So in the Thieves Guild, at the end of the Thieves Guild, you get a move called, you get a pair of boots called the Boots of Spring Heel Jack. Well, if you have 100 acrobatics, and then you cast a spell of 100 acrobatics, which you can make, you don't have to use the boots of Spring Heel Jack, and you can keep them, and then you can have a pair of boots that gives you plus 100 to acrobatics. So you can then have your 100 to acrobatics, a plus 100 to acrobatics from the boots, and a plus 100 to acrobatics from your spell, and then you can nearly jump so high that you won't make it to the ground. Like, you can jump really high. Like, you can jump over rooftops, like literally leap tall buildings in a single bound. Like, it's great. I love the ridiculousness that is Oblivion. It's great. You can make a sword that will burn someone and paralyze them. It's like, it'll stop them in their tracks. Or you can make a sword that will suck the life of what you can make a sword that'll suck the mana and the health away from an enemy. Like, if you're fighting a mage, you can take away their mana. You can make a sword that'll silence the enemy. You know, like, it's silencing and is making it to where they can't even cast spells. So if you're fighting a spellcaster, you pull out your little freaking dagger and you can cast a spell, you know, by hitting him with a dagger of silence. You know, hit him with a dagger of silence and then pull out your bow, and or you can do a bow of silence, shoot him with a bow of silence. That's even better idea, is hit him with a bow, like put silence for 30 seconds plus fire damage. You know, as long as you have the stone to make it, you could do it. Yeah, so either finishing the Frostcrag Spire, which is the DLC for Oblivion, and getting an altar of enchanting and an altar of spellmaking, or becoming the leader of the Mages Guild is the two ways to be able to make spells. But you can also make spells too by completing all the Mage Guild recommendations and getting into the Arcane University. So there's just a lot more, like in freaking, you know, one thing that really drew me into Oblivion was how the way Oblivion does guilds, the way I would imagine guilds would have been back in the day. You know, with Skyrim, the guilds were just like, they all felt so rushed, and it felt like the side stories were the best thing about the game, and that was neat. You know, the side quests were really drawn out, but some of them just felt like, you know, it didn't feel like there was any weight to them. I didn't care about the characters at all. But with the guilds, you know, you become like the leader of this guild, and people will answer to you, and you get to decide like what they do per month. Like, when you're the guild master, you can go up to your side person and your right hand man and be like, hey, I want you to focus on finding treasures and finding gold, and they're like, okay, well, cool, once a month we'll fill up a chest with the extra stuff that we found that we don't want, and you can have it. And you literally get to check a chest once a month, and see what your guild mates have found for you. As the leader, you get some of the spoils. Take care, Charge Man. So yeah, there's just a lot more to Oblivion. Let's see here. What's another thing that's different? There's a lot with the guilds. The guilds are just longer, man. Longer and more drawn out, and like, I like that about them. And the arena's better too. The arena's really good. There's a lot you can do in Oblivion. There's pirate ships you can explore. You can actually get lost on a pirate ship, and you go out to sea. If you there's a pirate ship in the city of Anvil, and if you get in that pirate ship and you go take a nap, you'll wake up and you'll be out to sea, and there will be pirates that you have to fight in order to take the ship back and get back home. And then if you get caught stealing in the game, then you actually do go to jail, and you have to actually serve your time. There's there's 16 shrines all around the game. Well, there was something else I was gonna say though about how the game was like really immersive. I forget what else it was. The Assassin's Guild is way better. Damn. Like it, and the Oblivion Gates too are way better than fighting dragons. I have 0 lives. I want to have more than 0 lives going through this. The Oblivion Gates are way better than fighting dragons. The dragons are okay. You know, the first time you see a dragon in, you know, Skyrim, it was exciting. But after a while, it just becomes ridiculous. And I like Skyrim, but not near as much as Oblivion. Like, every time I come across an Oblivion Gate, it's exciting. And after a while, whenever I came across... That's what happens when you got... What? Well, I'm not gossiping. I talked... You're obviously brand new to my streams, and... You know... Taking, you know, tasting a Nike is what happens when you walk halfway into a conversation and say something and you don't know. Hey, you're just messing? How should I know? You didn't put an LOL or a JK. And, I mean, I'm not mad. I'm just, you know, talking back to you. I'm just, you know, you don't banter? I'm just bantering, man. But at the same time, kind of calling you out a little bit. You know, just like you're calling me out. Saying that's what happens when you talk too much, you die in the game. Let's see here. All right, here we go. No, you're all good. Welcome in. F. Oh man, now I gotta be really careful the rest of the way. I gotta hit way too much. Okay, it's possible to get through the rest of this, but it's gonna be really tough. What's up, Thomas? Thomas Gara, how you doing? Thomas Raska. Okay. Hey, Tommy, highly welcome in. Oh, hold on. Oh. I gotta ban someone really quick.
Hi, happy holiday.
Hey, happy holiday to you. I had to ban one of those lady bots that comes in and tries to hit on the guys, which they're not real people. No! Oh no! 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 Damn you! Alright.
I hate them get that all the time.
Right. Yeah, it's stupid. Here we go. What's up, Danny Miller? Thank you, everybody, so much for joining the stream. Thank you, Mangelo, for the 200 stars. Oh, there we go. We did so much better between those two that time. Unfortunately, Tommy, there are people who do fall for that. Alright, there we go. I'm much better off on this situation here. That is very tough to time that out so perfectly. Alright, here we go. Not bad. 45 minutes I'm at the last boss.
Very good.
Ah, thank you. Put a lot of love and practice into this game. Hey, buddy. There we go. Hey, Gerald.
I live for Pikmin.
Oh, fair enough. My lady loves Pikmin. A guy I used to work with has nothing but obvious catfish on his... Oh, man. That sucks. I've seen that. Hi, Bubby. Hey, Bubby. Your arm out of there.
Thanks for the follow.
Oh. Oh, man. Hey, Bubbers. Well, he woke up. Did you wake up? Let's see, who are you today? You are... He is...
He's cute.
Thank you. He's Donatello. Okay. Let's put that back on there. Oh, man. Hey. Hey. I do. I do. I do.
Go
How is it?
Turtle.
Oh. Is that game neat? You're getting so big. Hi. How was your nap? How was your nap? I do. All right. You want to try your bottle here? You want to try that? You want to try to hold it? Gotta get your other hand on it. Your other hand there. There you go.
Love his smile.
There you go, Bubberson. All right, excellent. Next game is Star Tropics. Oh, man. Yeah. He does have an excellent little smile, that's for sure. My little oops. Hopefully Donnie doesn't poop his shell again.
Never heard of that game.
Star Tropics? It's fun. It's a big mixture of like a top-down game and a top-down platformer. Top-down like RPG and a top-down platformer. So you got to kind of like go around and talk to people and do all the RPG stuff. But then when you play the game, it's kind of like a Zelda. You want to swing? Oh.
Awesome.
How'd you get in a video game? Danny, what the hell? He has his own game. Ugly Armadillo, I didn't see your comment up there. Welcome in. Alright. Alright, so you gotta go to this little village. You gotta go in here, you gotta talk to Red Underwear guy. Chris, Frederick, what's going on, man? Here we go.
Hey, this is like Dino Ricky.
I've never played Dino Ricky. Welcome in, everybody. Thanks again for joining. Thank you, Mangelo, for the star support. Definitely appreciate it. I do this full time, so definitely appreciate all the support this month. I need to update the
Great game.
let's see, 129547. I did update that. Okay, excellent. Yeah, and it changes too. It gets way. This game gets a little better. Mangelo! Who did what now? Hey, everyone. Hey, Justin Vogel, welcome in. You gotta talk to everybody in the village, including Bill's mom. Go. Mangelo's birthday today. Oh yeah. I sang Mangela happy birthday last night. I am error. May have been the first troll. Might have been.
I love Dragon Warrior 2.
Yeah, Dragon Warrior is awesome.
I have the Japanese version, all of them.
Oh, that's neat. I have 1, 2, and 3 in the US version, but I don't have anything past that. I don't have Dragon Warrior 4. All right, here we go. Now we got to talk to him. Error. I wonder if his parents meant to use.
There is like
Oh my gosh.
8 or more still collecting the new ones.
Okay, so you're going for like every Dragon Warrior.
Yes, big fan.
I always thought the animation on that lady's hand was really good. Like the whole animation here, all the graphics and everything. Pretty impressive for 8-bit. Alright, here we go. Now here's what the actual game looks like. So it definitely got like a Dragon Warrior feel, but then it's, you know, all like this top-down puzzle platformer basically.
Cool.
Here we go. You get new moves every round. Sometimes you get a crazy baseball bat, other times you get a fireball. Here we go. Hey, Fat Cloud, what's going on, buddy? How are you? There we go. Doing swell, excellent. No offense to oh yeah, no, for sure. No, I wouldn't have thought that from you at all, Chris. I just thought you were being silly. Hold on, guys. I'm always watching a little tiny screen too to make sure everything's good. That's why I had to go really quick, because Lucas can sometimes... Lucas is... He just beats up on his little brother. But that's what brothers do, they fight, you know? Honestly, it's good though to let, you know, oh my god, memory unlocked. What game is this? This Popcorn, welcome in. This is Star Tropics. You know, I think it's going to be this one. Both of those on the sides are traps. Or not traps, but they lead to nothing. You just get trapped in there and you have to work your way out. So I'm not going to waste my time on the left one. Backlat said, doing swell. We used to play Mortal Kombat in the backyard. Oh, yeah. Yep. God, we must have looked so silly doing our stances. Like if someone looked out the window and saw you going. You know, like, and then, of course, I'm making it look even sillier now with my faces, but you know, I mean, like, it's just, I used to do it too. I used to always pretend that I was Shang Tsung, and that was, you know, the loophole to be able to be everyone. Or morph. I always liked characters that could transform into everybody. Like, I just has everybody's powers. You know, it's like transformed to a Cyclops. Suddenly he can do his eye beam, you know? What the hell? Copy any mutant and their powers? I'm in. Ah. John, who knows how he's doing? Should have just called this game Hopscotch, the video game. He says, for sure, then when we accidentally hurt each other, we really get pissed. Yeah, then the game was typically over. That's insta-death. Insta-death. All right, here we go. David Frank, welcome in. How you doing? Oh, no more of those. I think David Frank might be a bot. Oh man, come on. Takes a lot of hits. Oh man, wow, that was close. When he unalives, the neat animation, watch. Oh, okay. Oh, maybe it's this. Okay, the bones. I thought the bones, you saw the bones scatter, even though it's still neat animation for when the enemy dies. The music's good too. I like how it's like the victory music. Kids pick on siblings, nothing new. There, we used to terrify my little sister by quoting the villain from Temple of Doom. Yeah, you know, I'm not freaking out about them, you know, fighting a little bit. It's not a big deal. Me and my sister used to fight, you know. Me and my niece used to fight. What you doing, buddy?
Thanks for the
You want a
follow.
little thing to play with?
I
No.
have an older brother, can't stand him picked on me.
What's the matter? Did you lose it already? Hey, Danny. Is there a movie called Something Wild with Jeff Daniels? I think that's the name of it. Oh, hey, welcome in, Mel. What does it matter, buddy? That's swing
Hey
not good enough
man,
for you?
it's good to see you again.
Oh. What's the matter? Hey. I do. Are you just being a crabby boy? Oh, okay, fine. You lasted as long as you could in the swing, huh? Something Wild, 1996. Okay, so did you know that and I think I said this, I may have already said this, but in Dumb and Dumber, whenever they, screw over some, what's his name, the guy who they threw the salt shaker at, Seabass, and they tell the waitress that Seabass is taking care of the tab, and they run, and they're like, well, down the road, in the movie they actually get caught. That movie that he's talking about in Dumb and Dumber, he's referring to the Jeff Daniels movie. Funny as it is, Jeff Daniels is his co-star in the movie. He's referring to the movie that Jeff Daniels was once in. So I just saw a little reel the other day about that. I thought that was neat. Hey Mel, good to see you again too. Yeah, isn't that crazy? So that movie that movie that he's talking about is Jeff Daniels' original movie. Right. That's an Easter egg I never knew the other day. Yeah, it's supposed to be really good. I've never seen it either, but I just saw that the other day and like, that's neat. That's the movie they're referencing. It was his movie. I've never seen the movie Something Wild, but before they didn't want Jeff Daniels. Oh, that's okay. That's okay. Understandable, Patty. Let's see. Melanie Griffin looks like, Jeff's agent told him not to do Dumb and Dumber because it would ruin his career. Yeah. And the people who were doing Dumb and Dumber did not want him in there either. They paid him like $50,000, which is like the lowest that they could possibly pay an actor, but he still did it. Yeah. And you know why Jim Carrey wanted Jeff Daniels? He said, hey, what's up, Adam? Jim Carrey said he wanted Jeff Daniels because he didn't want another comedian to work with, because another comedian would just be trying to top what Jim Carrey was doing. And it would just be like, it did come off way more naturally because of that. Jody Spencer, welcome in. Adam Nelson, we're talking about Easter eggs in Dumb and Dumber. Anybody who's just joining, we're talking about Dumb and Dumber Easter eggs. Yeah, he did. He definitely came off hilarious in a different way, for sure. Like in a really, really awkward way, because he probably was feeling very awkward. Yeah. It was a pretty perfect casting. What you doing, buddy? You just wanted to hang out? Message in a bottle. You found it? Sweet. So a movie that I'm going to watch soon, and I know it's already on there, is The Departed. I need to see that. So I saw something the other day that made me think, wow, how crazy and detailed is that? Every character who is going to die in the movie The Departed, at some point before they do get unalived, there's an X on the screen somewhere. So it gives away. Yeah, Adam said The Departed is amazing. I believe you. This makes you want to play Dragon Warrior? Yeah, that's what a lot of people are saying.
Yes, same type of game.
Yeah, Leo's great. Kind of. You know, this is a lot different at the same time. In this area, this is more like Blaster Master. But yes, same walk top down. Running scared. Interesting. Interesting. Running. Who's in that? Paul Walker. Okay, interesting. Here we go. What's the name of this game? This is Star Tropics, Jody. Oh, come on. The bastard. The puzzle platformer. Nintendo remaking this would be dope. No, don't think it need. Maybe, but I don't know. You know, if you want it, fantastic. But personally, for me, like I don't wish for hardly any of my favorite franchises to be remade. I guess I just like to enjoy them as they are. Interesting. 3 of the stars you get hearts. Interesting. Well, both me and this character could use some stars then. That's excellent. Let's see here. Alright, what did that just do? Here we go. Alright. Oh, man.
You passed a star up.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, I'm sorry. I forgot to give you the controller in the back seat. My bad. Oh, come on. Thanks, Jody. Here we go. JT in the building. What's up, JT? How you doing? Good morning.
Oh, Annabelle escape.
Here we go. Happy Memorial Day to you. Hey, Chris.
All right.
We took our girlfriends to see Titanic the night before we went on a cruise. Yep. Can't make that up. My GF wrote a very long letter while I was gone.
Oh, man. A very nasty long letter. That's crazy. Thank you for the super chat, Chris. Chris with the $5 super chat. Joseph Tate with the Memorial Day stars, or the Memorial Day flags. Sorry, Chris just sent a super chat, so my brain got confused. Thank you so much for that. Star Tropics is great. It is for sure. You want to hang out on the floor for a little bit and kind of like roll around a little bit right next to me? Oh. Good morning, Levada. Don't try to evade her. Oh, come on. Thank you, Chris. You rock, dude. Yeah, there we go. There's the move we're looking for. So not backseat gaming, just giving you a hint. Those stupid starfish room, if you selected your bat, you could have walked into the middle and took them all at once. The boss on this level, I believe the bat is what you need to use. Yes. Well, interesting. I'll try that. I think, you're fine. I don't mind a few hints here and there. I just figured I'd say I just figured I'd say something snarky back to the "you missed a star" comment. Here we go. Hey, come on, buddy. Oh my gosh. Oh no. You made that so tough, buddy. Did you have to struggle so much? Oh my gosh. Oh, my back. Oh no, hold on. Do you have a wet diaper? Let me clear this room really quick, and then I'm gonna go check his diaper here. And then I'm gonna see if he wants to hang out on the floor for a little bit. My day is kind of dictated by this guy. Hey, you are okay. I'm just holding you like a baby is supposed to be held. I don't think there's time on this game because there's not time. Just hang tight. Just hang tight. I'm not putting you in there for good. I'm just going to put you on the floor. Ugh. That's a 5-month-old have such preferences. I don't want to be in my crib. I want to be able to shoot around on the floor. Is that right? Oh man, okay. I got you, buddy. I promise. I got you. I'm making a space for you here. I'm doing it. I'm sorry, boss. I'm moving as fast as I can. Okay, boss. Okay. There you go. Hey, boss man. All right, I got you. You want a little more to battle real quick? Is that right? Yeah, that's right. All right. It does have a little Zelda vibes. The yo-yo is actually better for that, boss. Good chance to sit here and take a drink of my coffee. That last boss reminded me of Link to the Past.
Baby feeding team.
Yep. Giving him the rest of this milk. How about you there, Sideburns? You want some of this milk? Thank you, Itsoma. Thank you for that. Appreciate it. Look at all that stuff shooting off down there. That's freaking awesome. Thank you so much. Thanks for the 7 swords. Can't really do much for the moment, but he'll finish this pretty quickly. He'll probably sleep through the entire afternoon stream, which will be nice.
In cleaning and reorganizing the game room.
Oh, nice.
This is quite the task.
It can be. Reorganizing a game room is very tough. Time consuming. Why are you slinking down so much? Hey. Ugh.
I have too many price figs for anims I've never watched.
You know, yeah. Anime figures like that can get expensive. Are you talking about like the female figures? You all done? Hey, let's give you a little burp. Little burp action. Oh man. Mrs. Doubtfire Gaming here. But the only thing different between me and Mrs. Doubtfire is I didn't be an idiot.
But my addiction is claw games. Yeah, none of them lewd or anything, just poses from shows.
Now I love Robin Williams. But oh man, yes! High five on that one. That was huge. That was a huge burp. Oh man. Oh, that was such a big burp. You lost a little milk there.
Lol, I felt that here on the West Coast.
Oh man. That was. Hey. I do. Did you like that milk? All right. Let's see if you want to just hang out right here. And here is your toy. Go. Here you go. There you go. He likes to not be confined. He doesn't like to be... He's starting to like to just hang out in his crib, but he really enjoys just being right here on the floor on a little fleece.
Babies are strange.
Yes. All right. Looks like it was 5 stars. Damn. I want to say this is a trap. Do I play shit? That made me mad. All right. Jaws is the next game I'm playing today. I do love Jaws. I'm going to try to beat this quicker than I did the last time. Do I play Fortnite?
Is this a NES Mini in one cart?
I mean, you're not wrong. Yeah. I'm using an EverDrive. So you weren't wrong. It's just, it just wasn't, you know, like, not to get specific, but just to tell you what I'm using. It's an EverDrive. Yep. So, but yeah, it's a many in one cart. You're right. It's just not like one of the 501 carts or whatever. It's like, it's got a flash drive built into the NES cart. EverDrives are expensive. They're like, they can be upwards to
a better
100.
format, EverDrives are very useful.
Mm-hmm. Even the off-brand EverDrives can be really good. Like my Sega Genesis EverDrive is definitely not, you know, it's definitely not the. It was only $40 off of eBay, and it still comes with the, you know, the card up top to, you know, load games on it. So you don't always have to go directly with EverDrive. But yeah, and it came loaded too, which was nice. I think they should have built 32X hardware into the Mega SG. Or they should make some kind of 32X attachment. Oops.
Oh, for the EverDrive. That'd be cool.
Yes. Well, I like the EverDrives because you can add more to them. But typically they come fully loaded. What's the matter, buddy? Go a little more this way. There we go.
I may get one eventually for Genesis. It's hard to find the particular games I want, and at
Right.
reasonable prices.
Well, if you ever need help looking for one, I can always... I love helping people hunt things on eBay. Join my Discord. You know, give me an idea of what you're looking for, and I will help you hunt it down. You know, funny as it is now, I'm about the age I said I would stop, like, collecting. You know, when I was 19, 20 years old collecting, I'm like, yeah, when I'm, 20 years, when this stuff is worth something, I'll keep selling it. I probably won't care about it at that point. Wow. What did I know? I'm still thinking, yeah, 20 years down the road, that's when I probably don't have that, I don't know. There's a window of time, I feel like, that is eventually going to, where, I don't know. I think
it got worse after rewatching Retro Lives.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it. That will do it. You bastard. The nerd is probably to blame for a lot of the higher prices. And not in a bad way. I mean, how should he know that he was going to, repopularize retro, basically? And luckily, I don't know, like a lot of the retro market, like I had the hindsight to get into before it got super expensive. Like I did all my TurboGrafx 16 collecting, and then suddenly everything TurboGrafx 16 started getting popular because the TurboGrafx 16 Mini was coming out, and then everybody wanted to try to collect the original games or whatever. And
I think the prices of retro will stall soon and stay at a particular price.
They won't probably ever go... I don't know. I mean, as long as someone is willing to pay the price it's listed, then, like, if there's always going to be people...
I remember you could get, like, NES games 5 for $10 at the used store.
Yeah, I used to, around 2000 to, like, 2009 is when I did my, like, heaviest retro collecting. Probably 2000 to 2008. Or even 99 to like 2008, I would do my heaviest retro collecting. And I remember walking into a place called Game Trader, and I would go in there, and sometimes my goal was to see how many games I could get for, $20 or whatever. And I think the most I ever got one time for $20 was like 11 games, and I got 9 $2 games and like 2 $1 games. And I would oftentimes, if let's say I found a copy of like Double Dragon, well, I would look through and see if there was maybe a little bit more of a tattered copy of Double Dragon that I could get for like $1 less. Yeah, Funcoland. Yes. Funcoland was where I got my very first PlayStation. I was 16. I saved up a paycheck, and I also saved... I actually traded in my Nintendo, my Super Nintendo, and my Sega, and the little games I had left, and got a PlayStation. It was like at one point I thought I would never play the older Nintendo games again. You know, I was 16 years old and all I had was a PlayStation.
Lol, yep. They couldn't hand over enough games. What a fool am I for trading it in for college money.
Oh, man.
Probably spent it on gas and booze.
Yeah. Welcome in if you're watching on the book. Thanks for joining. It's been about 14 minutes since we've had a comment on the book. Is anybody still hanging out there? Welcome in. Say hi. Who's all watching? Are you guys just really, really into... really into the game? Or are you working and lurking? I know Patty said he was going to be lurking and watching. Buddy of mine paid for his wow. He paid for his tuition by selling his Nest stuff. That's awesome. Oh man, for real, come on.
Do you have any retro gaming conventions in your area?
Oh yeah. Yep. We sure do. Who else we got hanging out in the book? Bunch of lurkers this morning.
Gaming Expo often.
Thanks for commenting, Danny.
Also a drain on the wallet law.
Lurkers. Nothing wrong with lurking, though, by the way, if you're working and lurking. Thank you so much. David Dolgus, thank you, dude. You're awesome. David Dolgus laying the smackdown with some donos there on the talk, man. Appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Was eating my mac and cheese with... Oh, that's awesome. Okay, nice, Robert. Hell yeah. So you're just watching and enjoying, man. That's great. I appreciate that. Thanks for letting me know. But hey, can't blame me for trying to get comments going, right? The only friend of mine with a Sega CD was Miller Corporate. Interesting. Was a Miller Corporate rep? His dad. Interesting. I had a Sega CD when I was younger. Thank you so much, David.
Hello there. Hello there. Hello there. Hello there. Hello there. Hello there.
All right. A little bit of Tetris to end it. I like putting Old Bay on my mac and cheese.
Is the Sonic on the Sega CD what made you get it? Or what was the convincing game?
You know what? I just, you know, when I was younger,
Old Bay on mac and cheese sounds legit.
it's really good. My dad just came home with it one time. Yeah, Old Bay on mac and cheese is really good. Hey, what's up, Eric Brandon Hall? How you doing, man?
Lol nice. My dad won a pool tournament once and he came back with a GBA for me. I lost my mind.
Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, my dad was notorious for buying game systems when they were like it was on super sale, I guarantee it. Like it was like probably when it was about to die, you know? But that's when dad would, you know, be okay with getting it because like, hey, it's affordable now, you know? But I always knew that if I wanted a game system, I'd have a better chance of getting it after it aged a few years, and that was always the case.
My dad loved games, and he always, I think, wanted to keep playing, but just never did.
Yeah. My mom liked him too. She liked playing Frogger, but she never gave herself time to sit down and play a
Randomly
game.
had do the same thing. Just pick up consoles for me.
Eric Brandon Hall says, doing good. How you been lately? My 3 jobs been keeping me so busy. I haven't much had time to tune in. Understandable. I'm doing good. You know, I won't lie. I'm, you know, like things have been.
My dad's game was Burger Time.
Oh,
My
nice.
mom has the song burned into her head law.
Things have been slow, but not terrible. You know, just not what they normally, not what they were. You know, but I'm still very thankful for everybody who does support. There were a lot of problems with my page for a little while, and unfortunately, I think it drove away some of the people who support the channel. But they're slowly coming back. But I took kind of a hit to where I'm making about half of what I used to make, and I think it'll come back. But yeah, things have been, you know, since you haven't been in here in a while, you know, things, you know, good news is I think we'll slowly start to do a little better every month, but things have just been slow. It is what it is. Gonna try to get as far as I can in this game today, but we'll see. We'll see how far I end up getting. what's the matter, Bubs? Let's see, we're hour and 45 minutes in. I would say the stream is probably coming to a close here soon. Big thanks again to Chris Frederick for the $5 super chat and Angelo for the $2 in stars. Thank you for that. Okay, we're gonna fill this little hole in there. Game is definitely a game that you have to pay attention to, more so than other retro, or else one big mistake or even little mistake can mean the end. It'll all start spilling over. Interesting. Maybe that's the problem people are having, Michael. Thanks for letting me know, dude. Could be all sorts of issues. Can you do me a favor though, Mikey? Can you have her report that? Like, if she can she go back into Facebook's real quick, shake her phone, and it'll let her send an error report, and she can report that the stream is freezing and acting up. Because that's how I'm gonna be able to fix that crap that goes on is only by letting the book know what's happening, and that's the best way to let them know. Like, literally yesterday, Glenn was having an issue with stars, and he shook his phone and reported it, and legit, not 15 minutes later, his stars were fixed. Yeah, awesome. Thank you. That will help. That really does help clear up so much issues. There we go. Had to make a hole. I was forced to. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. That's super awesome. Yeah, we'll see if that...
I didn't understand Tetris, but as an adult, I got it. One of my favorite games to just...
I had an older sister who had Tetris on her 486. And she helped me understand it. Have you seen the Tetris movie? I'm sure you probably have, but if you have not... What's up, Chris Knapp? How you doing? The Tetris movie is incredible. It's unbelievable. Mine freezes up often. I have to keep backing out and reopening. I've reported it before, but it does it randomly. Oh man. No matter who I'm watching, fair enough.
I have not, but I want to see it.
That's so
You
good.
mentioned it to me before.
I guarantee I probably have. I probably over mention it, but it is so good. Is that right? You love Tetris Attack? Hey, someone's gotta like it. No. Oh, what's up, Bubby? Is Dad doing good at his game? Awesome. Now's the time to throw a fit. Jeez. Oh, jeez. No, I was doing so good. I was doing so good, Bubba. That was a cute smile. All right. Just got home from the store. All right. Big stretch. Big stretch. Oh, man. All right, how about... How the hell are people so good at this? Well, when you do something repetitively, with repetition builds conditioning, with conditioning and practice builds skill. I know Gen Z doesn't understand that much nowadays, but that is the key to retro games, is to
Discipline.
suck. You know, here, you just gotta be like Phil's mom. You gotta suck and suck and suck until you're good. And then once you're good, you're still gonna suck sometimes, you know. Let's see here.
Law, once it gets its fangs in you, it's too late.
Yep. Practice. Also, having played these games since I was...
15 hours Tetris session changes you.
I've been playing these games too since I was young, man. I was renting Kung Fu before I even really knew what Kung Fu was, you know? And then once you're good, you can start charging. I could teach you, but I'd have to charge. My Tetris brings hardly any viewers to the yard. Mom's milkshake costs us to have 3 babies. You like that?
Tetris is a fine wine of games.
Tetris is the fine wine of games. That's funny. Tetris Attack was one of those games we used to play when it came down. When it came home. Oh, gotcha. Okay.
What's the name of this game?
What's the name of this game? What's the name of this game, everybody? Burger time. This is burger time. Kenshito, I'm just kidding, buddy. I like to do all wrong
Honestly,
answers
don't
sometimes.
know. I only play Dragon Warrior on NES LOL.
This is called Kung Fu. I was just being cheeky, y'all. Don't take me seriously. I think y'all are great. Just being cheeky. Kung Fu!
Couldn't remember the name.
Not a worry.
I was going to guess karate.
Probably wouldn't be wrong. There is a game called Karate Champ. And then there's Yi-R Kung Fu. But that doesn't look like this. Kenshito with the heart me. Pac-Man, Fist of Legend.
You ever watch Surf Ninjas?
Yeah, I loved that game. The kid had the Game Gear. I was so jealous. I currently own the game Surf Ninjas for Sega Game Gear. And boy, is it terrible.
Love the Game of Year game that foretold the future.
The kid was like using his Game Gear to control the fights in the game, I'm pretty sure, or he was like doing the same thing that they were doing. They made the Game Gear look so cool back in the day, man. And they obviously didn't tell anybody in the movie that that thing sucked batteries like a battery vampire. Batteries sucked more than the games.
Yeah, it's great. Sega's marketing was wild.
Now, if it's one thing that Sega was incredible about, it's marketing. Marketing. That's one thing that Sega is absolutely incredible about. I know. Okay, you were happy for a little while on the ground, now you're not happy anymore? No problem, we're almost done here. Oh, man. That's a big smile. Hi. Okay, you can hang out with me. We'll just keep cycling you around. Crib, chair, floor, dad's lap.
Sega's R&D was also wild, like essentially putting a Master System in a handheld.
Yes, yes, yes. The Game Gear was a Master System, essentially. Same hardware. And you know what's so funny is the Master System didn't sell well here, but the Game Gear did, and the Game Gear was essentially just a Master System. Whoa! Wow! Dude, thank you. It's because of people like you that I'm not gonna surrender. Thank you, man. That's awesome. Never give up, never surrender, dude. Thank you so much.
Also, you can thank the Sega channel for improving cable internet
Here's to make up for
infrastructure.
lost times. Cool face emoji. Glad to see you pushing through the rough patch, brother.
Thank you.
Never surrender. Flex biceps emoji. Cool face emoji. Thumbs up emoji.
I hope to see you on the star list more often, brother. Thank you so much, man. That's so awesome of you. Thank you, thank you. Give me a hashtag, Eric. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
That is a day starting. I mean, that's heck right there. That's nearly a sixth of the daily goal. That's awesome. Let's do a bonus game because of Eric Brandon's Hall. I won't lie, I was going to end right after Kung Fu, but I'm going to do a bonus game now. Let's do Marble Madness. If we make it to 2,000 stars, I'll do another bonus game. Yeah, the Sega channel was amazing. Thank you so much, Eric. For sure, Tony K. Welcome in, man. Man, thank you. That's so awesome of you, dude. Getting that star badge back.
Thanks, Eric.
Hell yeah.
Sega was innovative, but unfortunately it costed them.
Well, Sega became their own worst enemy in the market. You know, I mean, like, they should have not, unfortunately, as much as I love the 32X, they should not have released the 32X, and they should not have been so super scared of the PlayStation, and they should have just stuck with their goal of releasing the Saturn in, like, May. If they could have just, you know, if they could have just pulled up their britches a little bit and not, you know, not be so scared of the looming PlayStation. Because did you guys know that, like, the Saturn was not supposed to be a 3D machine? The Saturn was a 2D powerhouse. It was supposed to be like an arcade perfect 2D machine. That's what they were going for. Arcade perfect, home affordable gaming. But they saw Tekken, and they wanted to compete and make their own 3D fighting game. And so basically that's why Saturn looked so weird, because every other system used polygons. I believe, I think polygons are what? They're five-sided little sprites, basically. Is that what a polygon is? It's 5 sides. Eight. How many is it?
Polygon is just many-sided.
No, polygon has a certain amount of sides.
Number.
Well, let me, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'll admit that I'm wrong, but hold on. How many sides does a polygon have? Yes, polygon has sides, vertical corners, minimum of 3 sides and 3 angles. Okay. How many sides can a polygon have? A number of, a polygon can have any number of sides greater than or equal to 3. Okay. I admit that I'm wrong. So a polygon can have as many sides as it wants to then, and the minimum number is 3. I am incorrect. I will concede. Okay, so I believe though that the Saturn, if I'm correct about this, the Saturn was quads, and they used four-sided polygons basically, and then they were basically able to kind of like fake 3D by using big bubbly sprites, big four-sided polygons basically, and that's why the Saturn looked so different. All right, let's see if PK Rockin' says anything else but then to correct me, which I did concede, by the way, and said I was incorrect. I'm not going to sit here and look like a dumbass and argue something that is wrong.
Saturn has a sharper look compared to PS1 IMO.
Yeah, games looked just slightly different. Like Tomb Raider looked slightly different, Doom, Resident Evil 1, Mortal Kombat Trilogy.
But it lacks transparency.
Well, the Saturn was hard to program for. That's one of the main problems, because it was meant to be a 2D machine, and suddenly Sega shifted and said, we're now doing a 3D machine. You know, that's what this is. We got to compete with PlayStation. So they took a system that was meant to be a 2D powerhouse and made them program 3D stuff for it. All right. Man, big, huge thank you for the 1,200 stars there at the end. That's so awesome. Let's see. I'm going to start ending little by little. I'm going to end on Twitch. So take care over there. Let's see here. I'm going to end on TikTok, so take care, It's Soma. Take care, David Dolgus,
I love my
Ken
Saturn.
Shido.
I think it would have also done really well if VCDs were popular in America.
Oh, yeah, for sure. You're such a chunky monkey. Let's pull this Ninja Turtles thing down, though. There you go. It's like a dress now, but the legs button. The legs button. It's an old Halloween costume, whoop, that we kept. Sorry about swinging your head there a little bit, buddy. All right, let's see here. All right, everybody, take care on TikTok. Have a good one, David Dolgus. Have a good one, It's Soma. And then let's see here. Oh, I shouldn't have closed that. Anyway, all right, let's see here. Well, you know, let's see. What should I play on my next stream? Have a good one, everyone, says Robert Morgan. What should I play on the next stream? You know what I haven't played in a little while? Is I haven't played any Sonic in a little while. You want some food and another nap, huh? That was the right one. What do you guys think of that? Or you guys have any suggestions? Played Mario 3 last night. If I do Super Nintendo, I could do, and how are you? This thing is for like 18 months or 12 months or something like that. Tecmo Bowl? I mean, I tell you what. There's days you could definitely convince me to play Tecmo Bowl. You know, like if I'm doing a star request day or something like that. I could be convinced. So. All right. Well, I guess I'm going to think about what to play on my next stream. I feel bad ending so shortly after Eric Brandon Hall dropped that, dropped those stars. So thank you so much, Eric Brandon Hall. I really appreciate it, man. Take care on YouTube, you guys. Have a good one. I'll see you. I'm going to try to be on. My goal is to try to be back on by 2:45. That is my goal. 2:45 today at the latest. So take care. Have a good one.